Hi, folks. Welcome back. This is your Week 7 NFL picks for pro football here. Last week we went 11-4, so definitely well above 500. I'll take it. This is for entertainment purposes only. We don't do against the spread whatsoever. I lost the undefeated last week. The San Francisco and Philadelphia games both went against me, but so be it. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Tonight we've got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the New Orleans Saints. Over under in this one is 40 and a half actually. Saints are favored by 2. I like Jacksonville, but I think I'm going to go with New Orleans at home here. If this game was in Jacksonville, I would definitely swing it to Jacksonville's side, but I'm going to take New Orleans and with the points here. They're favored by 2. So expecting a low scoring game, but I'm going to take New Orleans and Derek Carr. Sunday, it's early games. We've got the Raiders from Las Vegas in Chicago to take on the Bears from the Windy City. The Raiders are favored by 2.5 in this one. Over-under is 37.5. They're expecting a very low-scoring game, so I'm going to take the Raiders from the Vegas town over the Chi-Town Bears here. Definitely go with the Raiders. Next one is the Brownies of Cleveland at the Colts of Indianapolis. Now, this one I've been going back and forth on. I could go either way on this one, but I really think that Cleveland's favored by 3, over under 41. Again, pretty low scoring game. I'm going to go with Cleveland on this one. I can certainly see Indianapolis winning at home, especially, but I like Cleveland at home. I'm sorry, Cleveland on the road here, especially after what they did last week. It was just unbelievable against San Francisco. So next up is Buffalo at New England. I'm definitely going to take Buffalo here, regardless of their stubbing of the toe against the Giants at home last week. Last Sunday night, we saw that the Bills did prevail. The Bills did prevail there at home. I'm definitely going to take them on the road. The Patriots just aren't that good. Over under here of 40, and the line is 8.5. So they're expecting a very low scoring game, but not a whole lot of scoring as it is. They're expecting the Bills to prevail by 8.5, which is kind of fat for the road, but I think they'll cover that one. Washington over the Giants. Washington is at the Giants. They're favored by 2.5. I'm going to take Washington. Washington's here over the New York Giants. Giants just aren't that good. We saw that again on Sunday Night Football. They found a way to lose that game against the Bills, and Washington did great on the road last week against Atlanta, so I'm definitely going to take Washington. Over under here is 37.5. Very low scoring game they're expecting here. Atlanta at Tampa Bay is our next one, and I'm going to go with Tampa Bay here. Atlanta does not travel well on the road. Another low-scoring game they're looking at, over under 37. Tampa Bay's favored by 2.5 in this one, so I'm going to go with Tampa Bay at home here. Atlanta again just doesn't travel very well. Tampa Bay, and then Detroit at Baltimore. This is another one that could really go either way. I'm gonna go with Baltimore. Baltimore's favored by 3, and the over/under is 43, which is kind of surprisingly low. I would have thought that these two teams would be slugging it out and be an offensive slugfest, but you've got to the Ravens defense, which I think is going to clamp down on that Lions offense, and so I'm going to go with the Ravens from Baltimore on that one. Late games bring us Pittsburgh at the Rams. Definitely going to take the Rams on this one. The Rams are favored by 3, over under 44. I'm going to go with the Rams on this one. I think that Mr. Stafford and company will prevail nicely over the Steelers from Pittsburgh. And you have Arizona at Seattle. I'm definitely going to take Seattle in this one. Over under 44.5, and Seattle's favored by 8. That's a fat line, but the Arizona Cardinals just aren't that good. They only have 1 win on this season. I'm definitely going to go with Seattle on that one. Green Bay at Denver, another one that could really go either way. This week kind of scares me a little bit, but I'm going to go with Green Bay on this one. Denver's just not playing that well, and they don't defend the home turf all that well, so I'm definitely going to take Denver here. Over-under is 45, which is kind of surprising. Green Bay, the GBs are favored by 1, but I'm definitely going to take the Packers on this one. Chargers of LA, that's right, the Los Angeles Chargers at the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are favored by 5.5. Definitely going to take the Chiefs in this one. I could see it being a high-scoring fest. They're expecting a 48-point over/under. So I'm going to guess again the Chiefs are favored by 5.5. I'm going to go with the Chiefs on this one for sure, but with them being at home. Sunday night brings us a doozy. Miami, my team, at Philadelphia. Now, Miami lost, well, it didn't lose. They gave up 14 points, spotted Carolina 14 points early on last week, and then came back and roared back to 21 game win or something like that. I think it was like that. 51.5 is the over-under on this one. 2.5. Philly is favored by 2.5 in this one. I could see Philly winning, especially after the downtrodden loss last week at the Jets. That was just miserable. I think everyone missed out on that one. I'm going to be very optimistic, and I'm going to go with Miami on this one. I think Miami will be the upset here of the week, and they will prevail over the Eagles in Philadelphia. And then Monday night brings us San Francisco at Minnesota. San Francisco is favored by 7. Minnesota's a home dog here, over under 44. I'm going to go with San Francisco. I think San Francisco would easily prevail over Minnesota, given that Minnesota's troubles this year. The law of averages in their 1 point game wins last year now are 1 possession game wins last year has now swung in the other direction to 1 possession game losses this year. So I'm going to go with San Francisco on this one. Thanks again for joining, everyone. Again, this is totally for entertainment purposes only, and we'll see you on the other side.